Hey YouTubers, and especially my friend Ed Berge, who has challenged me to show him some Lionel Shorty gondolas that are also 8 inches, or 8 inches for the shell, 8.5 inches for the when you include the couplers. So here's a couple of my 8-inch plug door Lionel box cars. You see an Arex in blue and a Bosco in the red. And yes, Ed, I've got them. I got them mostly for the color. I really like this green color. Let me move it up a bit. And here's the Lionel 6042. I didn't even bother to go into the Greenberg's book because it's easy to tell whether these are the original Lionel or MPCs by simply moving the wheels, adjacent wheels on the trucks with your fingers. And if the adjacent wheel on an axle, one will go one way and one will go the other, that means it's post-war. So let me get, Ed had a nice measuring tape. I'm going to bring out my little ruler, which says Smokey's friends don't play with matches. And there it is, 8 inches. So here's my next one. And that was a 6142, the green one. This is a 6112. And you notice they've got the canisters in them. I'm not really sure what those canisters were for. This is 8 inches. But here is the big surprise. This came with my train set that my brother gave me that was made in 1947. And this is a Pennsylvania 347000. And it came, I can't remember the designation of the locomotive at the moment, but here, this is also 8 inches. This is an MPC version, and it's PC, and I'm not familiar. It's a 9083 with what PC represents as far as a railroad line. But nice looking car. And once again, 8 inches. But here's a surprise. I went to a yard sale and bought a cheapo train set that the folks had used for Christmas. And this is a Hooker 16114. This is Niagara Falls, New York. This is built in 1-91, so I believe that comes within the realm of MPC. Not sure. MPC and LLC don't turn me on that much. This is 7.5 inches. So you can really get a lot of these in a small layout. So I have a new car coming. I'm very excited about it. Let's set my computer if I can find it. Sorry about that. Take me a second. Here it is. I've just purchased it. It should be here in a few days. And this is something that Modern Lionel has put out. And I'm not much for Modern Lionel, but I absolutely love the color on this RX boxcar. And it's in teal. So I should be getting this in a few days. And once again, this was not listed. This was not even listed under boxcars. This was listed under, it should be at the top, Scout 3-Rail Freight Expansion Pack. So it also comes with a 7.5-inch white tanker car. I don't recall what the branding is on the side of the tanker car. And it comes with a flat car with an auto on it. So excited about this because first of all, I've seen one. They wanted like $60 for one of these years ago, and I go, no way. First of all, it's from China. I'm not paying $60 for a plug door box car. And what I found out with eBay now, things are getting tough in our economy. So if you save something, quite often you'll get a save something in your memory in your eBay account. Quite often you'll get a message saying that the seller has gone down 10 or 15%, whatever, and you have 24 to 36 hours to bid on it. And so I use the keywords, the Scout 3 expansion, 3-car expansion pack, and found out that these were going, the guy wanted $43 for the 3 cars, which I thought was reasonable. And plus he's in California, so the shipping's really cheap. He's only about 500 miles away from me down in Southern California. I'm in Northern California. So I took up his offer, and then I went and I put in, but before I did, of course I checked his, what his shipping was, as I said previously, and I checked his feedback, which was excellent. And then I also put in the keywords Scout 3-car freight expansion pack, and people are wanting well over $100, and the lowest I saw was 60 something. So I think I got a pretty good deal because I've really wanted this car. I've got the red one and the blue one, as I just showed you, and I believe they were made in like 59, something like that. I have to pull the book out to look. But you notice this says 6014X, and the original RX were 6014. RX was a division of Lionel that made spinning reels and fishing equipment. And they're doing really good until the Japanese flooded the market with them and put them out of business, undercut them. So, at any rate, that's my answer to Ed Berge's challenge. And now he will see the old car. I should have added one more thing. The camera over again. Glad I put my cell phone in the drawer. I can hear it trying to go off. This old car that I got with a set from 1940, I believe 47, has little metal steps at the bottom, which the rest of them don't. You'll see one here and one here. Just something different. And you'll notice that between the blue and the green car, you'll notice this little part here on the blue car. You won't see it on the green car, but you will also see it on the green car up here in a different shape. But it makes it impossible to, when you're storing these cars, makes it impossible to turn the trucks backwards with the couplers underneath the cars for storing, which is what I like to do. I can put a lot more cars in my storage drawers. So here's a Baby Ruth and an old Frisco, and you'll see there's nothing that comes down, and I can turn these trucks right around. Even though this is one of the older trucks, this is the kind that derails on Ed's layout with his marks uncoupler. So this is not the kind that he wants to get. But you can find a lot of different trucks on a lot of different frames of trucks. So anyway, this is the end of my short film and my answer to Ed's challenge. So thanks for watching. And once again, this has been a Big Lizard production. Bye-bye.